I asked him, was he nervous getting in the ring?
Look at the power of Holland. What a suplex.
Nervous getting in the ring with the Viking Raiders. He said, heck no, the brutes are harder than a coffin nail and tougher than a woodpecker's lips.
What?
That's what he told me.
And now paying homage to Sheamus with a stereo 10 beats of the Bowdrin.
Viking Raiders learning all about that toughness and tenacity of Butch.
I don't think woodpeckers have legs.
If they do, they're pretty tough. Chop down trees with them.
And Butch gonna launch himself over the top rope. And Eric steps out of harm's way. And now Valhalla.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep it out of the match. Keep it out of the match.
Yeah! Taking advantage is Eric off the distraction. The Viking Raiders have taken over. Ridge Holland, the power and the throw to Eric. Ridge Holland really changes the game when he comes in the ring.
Yeah, not many people can throw either one
Oh my goodness!
of the Viking Raiders around with ease. Big Ridgey can do it.
Belly to belly throw by Ridge. Going to build momentum and again try to exact some revenge for their buddy Sheamus, but Eric meets him with a kick. Tag made. Here's Ivar.
Massive powers of recovery in the Viking Raiders. We've seen it time and again. Almost indestructible.
As Ridge Holland up, looked like he might have been going for a pile driver. Meanwhile, Holland able to counter on his own. And again, just such a strong man. Alabama slam to Ivar. Cover now. Hooks to the leg by Holland. Is it enough? Kick out at 2. Butch second rope moonsault. Ivar caught. I thought he did catch him. And now Ivar going to power Butch up on his shoulders. That is absolutely incredible.
An ugly catch, but highly effective for how long, however?
Butch looked to turn it into a sleeper. Ivar backs into his corner so Eric can make the tag.
2-on-1 versus the Viking. Oh.
And right in front of us, that spin kick by Ivar dropping Ridge out of the equation. Tag made, Ivar's legal.
Yeah, Ridge hasn't moved since that connected, and now done.
The Raiders.
Butch in a world of trouble.
Notice they stared down at Valhalla before delivering the Ragnarok. The Raiders with the win.